not going to believe what I just found. Tucked away behind tall trees and quiet streets, located in one of the most prestigious neighborhoods, stands one of the most insane abandoned mansions I've ever explored. From the strange design to the eerie silence, this place feels like it was left in a hurry and nobody ever came back. So why is it abandoned, and who lived here? And how is it still standing? Today we're stepping inside this forgotten mansion to uncover everything that's been left behind.
This room is definitely giving me like Freemason or Illuminati vibes. You know, I think I just found a secret door, guys.
What's going on today, Ronin fam, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Steve Ronin and go on epic adventures, and today I'm bringing you guys something very special. This is an abandoned mansion that is rumored to have been lived in by JFK himself. Now, before I begin the exploration, I just want to show you guys one thing right here. Check this out. We got the golden play button. I know it's kind of hard to tell because of the blue color, but that is the golden play button, and don't mind the frame. I know it's not really symmetric, but still, I'm just happy to see it on the wall right over here. There's my silver play button, and there's my gold play button. That's right, my gold play button arrived in the mail just a few days ago, and I'm just excited to show you guys. I'll probably talk about it more in an upcoming video that's not exploration related. Now, there's also a few more updates I want to talk to you guys about because a few of you guys have been messaging me about this situation, but you guys have been messaging me about certain channels that have been taking my content. Now, I just want to tell you guys that those are official channels of mine. One is the Ronin Vlogs PH. As you can see right here, this is, I don't know why it's not full, there we go. This is a Filipino dub channel. So basically I have a team and they take all my videos and are now dubbing them in Tagalog. Another channel of mine is Ronin Vlog CS, which is a Spanish channel, and they're just taking my content and dubbing it in Spanish. So these are official channels of mine. They're not stolen content. So feel free to subscribe if you prefer Tagalog dub or Spanish dub. Also, lastly, close to 50% of you guys who have been watching my videos are not even subscribed. So just a real quick reminder, subscribe. It only takes a few seconds and it's free. All right, let's get back to the video.
What's going on today, Ronin fam, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Steve Ronin and go on epic adventures, and today, guys, I'm taking you on this incredible abandoned mansion rumored to have lived in by JFK himself. I don't know if that's true. I think the real truth is that he lived somewhere on this street, and people are just clickbaiting this mansion because of that.
Just a stone throw from the boyhood home of John F. Kennedy lies a forgotten mansion cloaked in mystery and grandeur. Built in 1910 by a powerful oil baron during America's industrial boom, this estate was never meant to be ordinary. It was designed to impress, to reflect the prestige and permanence of the man who built it. Crafted in the Spanish colonial revival style, the estate embodied a moment in time when America's newly minted millionaires weren't just chasing fortunes, they were building legacies meant to last generations. This particular neighborhood was no stranger to power. Just down the road, a young JFK one day rode his bike, unaware of the quiet opulence surrounding him. The proximity between these homes has sparked decades of speculation that this very mansion may have once shared some connection to the Kennedy family. While there's no public record confirming that link, the coincidence alone adds a layer of intrigue. Inside the home, the past lingers in every detail. From the ornate chandeliers and inlaid wood flooring to the grand fireplaces in nearly every room, the craftsmanship reflects a lost era of American elegance.
And this mansion was owned and lived by the same family for decades.
Over the years, the mansion changed hands. Renovations were made, some original features were covered up, and the family name that once held such weight faded into obscurity.
What remains now is a stunning shell. This mansion isn't just a relic of early 20th century wealth. It's a surviving chapter of American history. Alright everyone, so we just made it inside the mansion, and this is the main entrance to the place. It is so stunning. Immediately as you enter, you're greeted by this room right here to my right, and the stairway, which by the way is all made of marble. There's a lot of marble in here, including the flooring, which is pretty crazy. Now there's not much in here, guys. It's not a time capsule, but I am here to show you guys the interior and the architecture to this place. It immediately feels like we've entered an old library, or could have been a private study room. And the architecture here is just super traditional. Like, check out the dark wooden ceiling with those exposed beams. Gives the whole space kind of a medieval, almost gothic vibe. And along the wall there's this massive built-in cabinet, probably custom made. It has some glass doors with an old school lattice design. It's very geometric and ornate. You can tell it was meant to show off something important: books, china, maybe even antiques. And damn, look at the floor, guys. It's covered in aged brick tiles, and it's laid out in this really cool pattern. Definitely something you don't see in modern homes. And I love the tall windows in this room. And look, the curtains are still here. Now right here is the fireplace, and it's definitely the centerpiece of this room. And you can see the stains, markings from the flames that once burned in here. It's definitely deco inspired. And I love how they put some cabinets on each side. Already we're getting a big statement of whoever lived in here. And if you look up, hanging dead center over this room is this massive antique chandelier. I love how the arms twist into these bold scroll shapes, like something you would see in like an old European estate. Some of the bulbs are missing too. And I love how it aligns right in the center of the beams. You can tell whoever made this was very keen on symmetry. I think this is my favorite part of the room. These windows give off a nice little glow, and it lets in a lot of light. And it's foggy, and there's a window that's open here. Looks like they tried boarding it a little bit, but that didn't work out. And below the windows are these panels, and they got some nice detailed patterns on it. It's covering the vents. Now there's cobwebs that I've been just walking through, and it's probably done by these spiders. This guy looks pretty aggressive and dangerous. What the? That guy looks aggressive. Alright, now moving up the stairs, just to show you guys that these are working. Check this out. Oh, is it this one? There we go. I've never seen light switches like these before. This must be such an old style. And wow, I love this wallpaper. I love the shiny gold finish with the floral pattern on it. And stepping up, you got more marble flooring. And damn, I love the design here. This open hall looks like it was made to impress guests the second you walk in. And right above me is this beautiful crystal chandelier. Damn, this is big and fancy. I love the little glass pieces on it. And I'm so glad like some of the power still works in here. I tried getting these lights to work on the walls, but I guess some rooms just don't have power in them. I love how the walls have this painting on them. It's painted in this nice soft cream color. Probably handmade murals. And each one looks like a scene from nature. You got mountains, trees, maybe even countryside villages. And this room is lined up with these old-fashioned wall lamps. And of course, the floors. These are made of marble. with a white and black diamond shape kind of style. It's a little bit dusty. I can just imagine how it used to shine back in the day. But there is another room straight ahead that also has these marble checkered floorings. To my left, you can see the grand staircase. I love the curved wooden handrail. Alright, before going straight ahead, let's go check out this room to my left. This feels like a formal sitting room or maybe even a ballroom. The floor is really wide, and I like the light wood panels that they did on it. And the walls are covered in dark wooden panels from floor to ceiling, and it gives this room a warm but serious tone. And the ceiling above is also pretty unique. It's covered in this checkered green and gold pattern. It's like something you see in a private club or a high-end library. It kind of reminds me of alligator skin. And there's a fireplace off to the side. Not too big, but I love the clean stone frame. It really matches the room. And at the far end, there are 3 big sets of these French doors with curtains hanging above them. You have it all over the walls here that also connect outside to the backyard where the pool is. You can also see the driveway from here.
Big dog too.
Yeah, we keep hearing a dog barking. But so far, so good. I mean,
Where the hell is he?
it could just be from the neighbors. Maybe they let their dog in their backyard.
Ugh.
But as long as it's not here.
Bro, look at all the spider
Oh,
webs.
fuck. I thought it was a dog, but it's a squirrel. A big fat squirrel.
That's a spider.
Oh, yeah, I know. There's so many spiders. And check out the cobwebs, guys. You know, this mansion does look clean. And there's not really much dust, but I think that's because there's been nothing coming inside here. But you can see how there's so many cobwebs that this place is abandoned. I'm not even joking. And you can see signs of dust here too. And we got like a little bit of, I think, mold growing over there. I love how you can open these and just walk right out of here. So this has to be my favorite room so far in the mansion. It's so bright and grand and full of character. I feel like this room could have been a sunroom or maybe a small ballroom. But right away your eyes are pulled to the floor. Those black and white marble tiles are just laid out in a bold checkered pattern. It feels like I'm walking on a giant chessboard. And the walls are lined with tall arc windows, each one with metal frames, and it has a nice geometric pattern that makes everything just feel elegant and detailed. And the light coming through gives the room a nice and soft natural glow. And the ceiling is high and curved. It gives this room an airy open feel, and hanging down are just these 3 simple dome-shaped lights on chains. They don't stand out much, but they fit the style and era of the home. Yeah, I thought this light switch would turn on the lights, but they're not. You know what they say about checkered floors, right? They had to be a Freemason or Illuminati member. I wouldn't be surprised if the family that used to live here were part of the Freemasons or Illuminati. Not only is this mansion probably very expensive, but the maintenance cost is probably a lot. So, you know, I guess it would help to be, you know, one of the elites to live here. And looking back towards the main hall, you can see how the rooms connect. I love how these tall doors with glass panes open up into the grand hallway that I came through earlier. And the trim around the doors and windows is painted in soft gray. The glass is covered in this beautiful detailed pattern. It almost looks like a maze made out of metal. Or, I don't know, I'm getting like time machine vibes. Wait, let's make our way forward. Such a change of scenery, but this is one of the most beautiful rooms in the entire mansion. I love how the walls are painted all white with fancy moldings built right into them. You know, like so far every room almost feels like you're just walking inside a ballroom. And of course, you got another grand chandelier hanging from the center. And above it, the ceiling has this amazing design that spreads out like a fan or a flower. It just makes the room feel extra special. And you gotta like how the room is just wide open with light wood planks that's just stretched from wall to wall. And even though the room is empty, you can just imagine how it must have looked filled with furniture, or maybe even people dancing and partying in here. Also, there's a marble fireplace, and I like how there's these gold candles on each side. What the hell? I think I just found a secret door, guys. Where does this lead? Oh, okay, looks like it's just like a little mini kitchen with a lot of pantry cabinets. It makes sense. This is probably where they would cook food too, and then maybe serve the food over here. Now, this was probably not the main kitchen, but they would probably make food here if they had some important event going on in this room or a big party. As I'm entering each room, it just gets brighter and brighter. This room completely feels different. It's sunny, quiet, and peaceful. I think this was like another sunroom. I would put like maybe a breakfast lounge in here. And here's the floor. It's covered in this red and white tile with diamond-shaped patterns. And even though it's cracked, it still looks beautiful. But I just love how the ceiling curves gently and it's painted in this nice soft cream and blue color. And check out the trim on it. It almost feels like you're inside a mini art gallery. And along the side, there's a wall of tall glass and windows and doors that just stretch the entire length of the room. You got a perfect view of the green lawn and garden outside. Unlike the other room, this space doesn't feel like a place for big events. It feels more personal, like somewhere to sit and relax and enjoy a quiet moment. And then it just wraps around inside again. Now you walk through here, and this hallway just connects to every single room. And I believe if we keep walking down, we're gonna be heading to the main stairway. But we should check out this side. Looks like someone left this door open for a reason. This part of the mansion kind of looks like the oldest. You can see mold on the wall. And wow, what the heck? I think this was used by the servants. So this is probably the servants' quarters. Maybe the servants would live in this part of the mansion. Oh, that leads down to the basement. Yeah, these were like the servants' room. You can tell because it's not that grand looking. And you got like this big kitchen for the servants to cook in and probably serve the owner food. Now here on the wall is one of the coolest little details in the house, an antique telephone. Now this isn't any kind of phone you dial. You'd have to speak to an operator and ask to be connected. Man, this is just a rare piece of history. Like, it's literally a relic from a time when even making a call was a big deal. That is awesome. So this was the kitchen space where the servants would cook the food. Over here to the left, you'll find something that feels more personal than anything else in this house. The wall of cabinets are decorated with like this old wooden plaques. Looks like most of them are shaped as cutting boards. They have little sayings on them, like poems or painted designs. Up there it says, "Never lose your temper. The smallest the pot, the quicker it boils. Kissing don't last, good cooking do." Amen to that. Happiness is like a kiss, you have to share it to have it. Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. And over here it looks like it could have been a pantry or utility room. You know, it's clearly made to store food or cookware or supplies. The only thing left here is this refrigerator and unopened batteries. That's so strange. Let's see what's inside the fridge. Ugh, smells. That's interesting. You can lock it. I guess we gotta check these fridges too. You know how it is. Empty. And empty. Thank God. That oven is still blinking. What's this over here? Looks like we got some blueprints of the mansion. I guess at one point they were trying to renovate this part of the building. Here's another blueprint. And I just noticed right here in the fuse box they have some labels on them. Butler's pantry, TV library room, laundry room, kitchen hall. Well, this is where the servants would hang up their coats and jackets. And it looks like down here was where they did the laundry. This tiny room has its own little shower. A burglary snuck through here and made a nest. It's a pretty nice place to put a nest. You're kind of well protected. You can see like the back garden from here too. This little garden was like on the left side of the mansion. Well, it's getting brighter and brighter outside, so we turned off the lights. It's time to head upstairs though. We pretty much checked everything on the first floor. So as you're stepping upstairs, you were able to go outside this balcony right here. This is quite nice. You still got flowers growing on there, or maybe they're fake. Light is still on up here. That's been on ever since we got here. Wow, look at the bedrooms. These are gorgeous. This one's really big. That's a nice fireplace. And check out the walk-in closet in this room. Damn, you can fit so many clothes in here. And then you cut across to the bathroom. Wow, this is pretty nice. I love the pastel color of the tub. Okay. You had a big hall right in the center. Whoa! Now that is a gorgeous balcony. Let's see this room though. This is just right across from the bedroom we just checked out. Already I'm liking it a lot. It's a different setup. Here's the walk-in closet. Not as big as the other one, but still plenty of storage. And beautiful floral wallpaper over here. And another fireplace. I'm gonna assume that every bedroom has a fireplace. Man, this is too gorgeous. I like this bedroom a lot. It's a very old colonial feel. And here's the bathroom. Wow, this one's big. Bigger than the last one we saw. This one has like a pastel blue color to it. Absolutely amazing. They painted the firewall blue. You know, I'm guessing there's an ongoing theme here. So far, every bedroom has its own like color theme to it. I think we should definitely check out this balcony. Doors just wide open. And someone was drinking some Arizona watermelon. I love that drink. But damn, it is bright in here. Check it out, guys. This would be a nice place to like sit down or just lay down and get a tan. Or in general, probably a very nice place to relax. You'd probably be able to see the stars at night from here. Whoa, I just noticed the yard is pretty beautiful too. You have, I don't even know what kind of flowers those are, but that's a big tree full of like white blossoms. And this is how you know this place has been abandoned for a while. Check out the pool, it's just filled with still water. And the grass hasn't been mowed. And we got cherry blossoms right there too. I'm gonna have to see those close up in person. We'll check the outside more once I'm done exploring in here. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video so far. If you have, don't forget to leave a comment and let me know your thoughts about it, and also smash the like button and subscribe. This mansion is truly one of a kind, and I've been taking a lot of photos and TikToks of the place. So you want to follow me on all my social media platforms if you want to see the photos I've taken and the TikToks I've made of this place. I don't just make YouTube videos no more. I try to grow on every platform, so the links will be down in the description. Go ahead and follow me. Alright, we're now moving along. We need a little bit of light here. It's getting a little bit dark. Guess we should cut across this bedroom. Well, this is different. It's not wooden floors anymore. We got some carpet in here. Very dirty, by the way. And you can tell that there's been a lot of explorers coming here because I'm seeing a lot of like footprints. This place has been explored by a handful of people already. Like I said, every bedroom has a fireplace. You can see one right there. Wow, this walk-in closet is probably the biggest one I've seen so far. Jeez. Oh my gosh. You know, a woman would definitely be staying in this bedroom. Jeez, you can fit like hundreds of shoes and thousands of clothes. And it all wraps around over here to the bathroom. This one's just a plain white one. There really isn't a theme going on in here. But I like it. It's very simple. Very simple and clean. That's what I like. And it just wraps around again. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Onward we go. Here's a shared closet space. There's some windows on the top over here. So I guess we can go up to a third floor. Ooh, alright. Let me guess, this one's gonna have a green theme. Yep, I knew it. The curtains really match the light greenish fireplace right here. And here's walk-in closet. This one's tiny. And then the bathroom. Really tiny over here too. Okay, we're going deeper and deeper. Oh, there's a third floor. But there's more bedrooms here. This is another stairway leading down to like the servants' quarters. I'm guessing the servants would stay on this side of the mansion. You know, that's nice that they also had a second floor to come to. They got more bedrooms over here to house them. You can already tell this was meant for the servants because they're less spacious and luxurious. But still quite nice. Yeah, the lights are on in here. You know, I wouldn't even complain if I was a servant living in here because you had so much room. Alright, it's time we head on up to the third floor. Whoa, this is so cool. This room is massive. This looks like it could have been an attic. Well, there's a projector screen right there, so I'm guessing they kept this room as like a home theater. He had a giant skylight right here in the middle to illuminate the room. And all these doors just leads to different parts of the attic. Is that a dead animal? Oh no, it's just a rope. So I just made it down here in the basement and there's really nothing. It's just like the electrical stuff and a bunch of cobwebs. This door looks like it came from a max security prison, but that leads outside. Yeah, nothing much in here.
We go explore that building. It's part of it. I think it's just a garage.
I don't think it's anything special. Hey, but could have a car in it.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, we're now making our way outside to show you guys the pool. and the rest of the exterior. Yo, they had cherry blossoms here. That is beautiful.
Yo, I'm so glad that it's like, yo, check
Rick made a good point. There's no cement by the pool. So, dude, if you step on this, you're probably sinking all the way down, right?
man, if I step on this, I'm gonna sink.
Yeah.
Probably.
Dude.
$1, bro.
Well, I found my still water.
This is definitely still water.
It's time.
This will be a good still water video.
What'd you say?
This will be a good still water video.
Oh, for damn sure it will.
All right. Let's save the best for last.
Yeah.
But yo,
Oh my god, he's doing it. He's doing... No! Dang. That's a good one, bro. I can tell you've been getting better.
I gotta time it just right. Pew, 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 pew.
Didn't realize how good the exterior is of this mansion. And it's located in such a nice secluded area too. I'm not sure what that could be. Is that a giant mushroom growing on that tree? Ew. That is big. Is that supposed to be normal, guys? Leave a comment down below if that's supposed to be normal. Damn, you had so much space over here too. Wow, are these like white blossoms or white lotuses? They're beautiful. So for those who are saying this place is not abandoned, look at the damage right here on the tiles. So many cracks. This place has been neglected for a while. So over here, there's a nice little deck. You can see the pool from here, and you can also see the front driveway. We did have a little garage down here.
There's nothing in there though.
No, there's nothing.
Nothing.
Got this little crack here by the window. Oh, it's empty. Dude, that's a big garage. And they probably had a nice car. I think they still use this. No, they still use this. They got like lawn mowing equipment.
Alright, Ronin fam, thank you so much for making it to the very end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed a lot. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button bell and let me know down in the comments what you enjoyed most about it. For me, I really love the interior of this place, and it's one of those places where you just think, how can this be abandoned? It's such a beautiful, it's located in a beautiful location, it's very secluded, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Hopefully this video is gonna give this place proper exposure, and who knows, maybe it can even help out this mansion being purchased one day. That's all I have to say, guys. I love y'all. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see y'all on the next adventure. Peace and thanks for watching.